Welcome back to Just Scarp Radio on BJPenn.com. Your host Cole Shelton. Episode 174 is live at UFC Vegas 96. UFC just one interview, UFC Vegas 95, just one interview. We did have Chris Gutierrez, but unfortunately that fight was called off on the Monday. It was a really good chat with Chris. He was really looking forward to this fight. He thought it was a good style matchup, but hopefully that one gets rebooked soon. But our only interview then is Damon Jackson, who talks about his fight against Chepe Mariscal and kind of what kind of went with that one. This fight was supposed to happen a couple weeks ago. Chepe asked for a bit more time, which Damon thought was a bit weird because Damon was the one taking on short notice, which he thinks is a bit surprising how he just has a full cap now to really prepare for Chepe, and he really likes the style matchup. He thinks he can really bring the fight to Chepe and end up getting a stoppage win. But be sure to share the show, subscribe, tune in next week for another episode of Just Scarp Radio ahead of a really solid UFC pay-per-view card, some good guests on that show, so stay tuned for then. Thanks for listening, and be sure to watch next week's.
All right, we're jumping UFC featherweight Damon Jackson, who's back in action here on August 10th. Damon, how's it going, man?
It's going pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Obviously, you agreed to kind of step in and fight Chepe. It was supposed to be, last weekend? Then August 10th. What kind of was the reason for it to not happen then, now happened a couple weeks down the road?
I don't really know. I don't know if it was he asked for more time because the opponent changed, or if it was with the UFC's issue. I don't know, honestly. I'm ready to go. I was ready to go then. I'm ready. I'm even more ready to go now. So, no matter what, it was not a good move for him to move the fight if he did or whatever. So I'm just zoned in and so focused and feel great.
Are you surprised that he would want more time? Because it seems like...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was him or not. I don't really know that. But it doesn't make any sense because I know Sean Shelby doesn't want to make more work for himself to move a fight and to book another fight, whatever. I'm just kind of whatever. It gave me more time to train and I'm doing great, man.
With Chepe, how familiar were you with him?
Just a little bit. I watched some of his LFA stuff, but I didn't really know him at the time. I know he's a tough dude, fought some tough guys. He's definitely he's a banger. He's there to fight, and that's kind of what I've saw after watching his fights. Once I found out I was fighting, I didn't realize we fought on the same card, on his debut. So, definitely a tough dude for sure.
What'd you make of his last couple fights? Because I actually thought he would have lost that last one.
Yeah, I think he did lose that fight for sure. But it just kind of people thought that I won the Billy Q fight, and I think I did too. And that's why you don't let it go to the judges, man. And this fight's not going to the judges for sure. So.
With this training camp, kind of a shorter one, who were kind of the main guys you working with?
Nah, it's not I've been busting my ass helping these guys get ready. So I've been helping Abdul get ready for his fight in August, on August 3rd in Abu Dhabi. And then Miles or Elijah Johns, he's been killing it. He's the LFA champ right now. And then I have a couple of wrestlers that I've been in there scrapping with, and everybody at my gym at Lakeside. So. It's been, I've been at it hard for the last 2 months. So
I'm surprised. Maybe it might not be up there. I'm surprised EJ hasn't gotten that Contender Series shot.
Say what?
I'm surprised that EJ hasn't gotten that Contender Series fight.
He will. I think it's a matter of timing and things like that. So he'll get on there for sure, 100%. Yeah.
With this one just being at the Apex, does that kind of annoy you? Do you like that?
I got a short notice, so I can't be too picky. But I miss fighting in front of fans. I the Nashville fight was just amazing experience to me, and I love Nashville. So I would love to be back in the. Hearing the fans screaming, hearing that energy, feeling the energy and stuff, I would love to be back to that. So, I'll go out there and have a good performance this fight and see where I go from there.
How do you think you match up against Chepe?
I like the matchup a lot. Grappling for sure. I like that style matchup a lot. And, on the feet, he's a brawler. He's exciting for sure. And he's, This is the kind of fights I like. I like these scary fights where it's like the guy has the power, he has all the potential, he's got a little bit of a win streak going. So it's got me like waking up ready to go every day. So I'm excited for sure.
He's been a pretty durable guy in his career. So I kind of see this one playing out.
Say it again. You say he's been durable, yeah. Like,
Yeah, so how do you kind of see this one playing out?
man, I like the matchup a lot on the ground, and I'm not gonna lie. I've been wrestling heavy. My grappling's back on point, so that's something he's gonna have to worry about for sure. Because he does have a little bit of grappling, it's a little bit of judo, but it ain't nothing I can't handle. So I'm excited. I'm gonna get it to the ground at some point for sure.
What do you think Whittier's up to? I think it could be a ranked guy now.
Yeah, I mean, boy, you got to kind of play it out and see how it goes. Make sure you're healthy and things like that. But I'm always down to fight, in ranked or not ranked. Like I don't really care. But would love to get in that mix of top 15 at least.
Do you think this is probably it for you this year? Or are you hoping at least one more?
No, I want. Yeah, definitely one, maybe two more this year if I can. I've been like since my last fight, I was kind of begging for fights after that. So, it just like this is what I do every day. This is how I live my life based around this. So it's kind of like I want to make sure that I'm taking advantage of any opportunities that are coming up.
It's kind of crazy how fast the sport moves. Like you entered 2024 like on that 2-fight losing streak. Like maybe you're fighting for your job, and now you get past Chip, and all of a sudden you're like could be fighting a ranked guy. It's pretty crazy how everything changes so quickly.
Man, dude, it's just like, yeah. I mean, you're always on the line. It's always like you're always in the chopping block. But it just it's because people are getting so good nowadays. Like like you have so many tough fighters at every weight class, and it's just changed so much. It's evolved so much that they're bringing in guys that no one's ever heard about that are like, like Alex Pereira or Pereira. He like came in what 4 or 5 fights and was in the title shot. Like this, it used to not be like that. So now it's like you got to worry about everybody because everybody's so tough. It doesn't even matter what organization. Like every organization has tough guys. So like the sport's evolved a lot.
Well, it's similar to you when you fought Ilya. Like not many people knew who he was when you took that fight.
I didn't know who he was. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a grappling fight for sure. And then he came out there with heavy hands. I was like, what the fuck?
I know last time we talked, you were just kind of getting that gym going. Like, how has that kind of been owning your own gym now?
Oh, man, it's been amazing. It's so nice. It's like I've been busting my ass for years to get that going, and so now that that's going, it's like it's led me. It's like I train more. I'm more free. I get somehow it's weird. It's like I'm able to train more and I'm working more, but I have more free time than I've ever had. So it's like it's been amazing with my girls all summer and kind of just hanging out with them. And today I'm like I did my workout this morning, my pad work and stuff, and now I got a little bit of cardio, and then I'm about to go chill by the pool for a couple hours. I'm gonna go up to my gym. It's like it's just it's been awesome.
I see the hat that it is Fortis MMA named. Like, was that a big part that you wanted? Was it to still be related to Fortis?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm still in the mix of like, doing these big things with the Dallas gym, and it's like, my coach he's been with me since the beginning, so it's just nice to pass it on and to have my own gym for sure. But I want to open up another gym soon and do another Fortis and a couple of locations like that and get it going. So. Yeah, it's been great, man. Just it's been a dream of mine since early days of high school, trying to open a gym, and going through that process is tougher than you think. And it's nice to get that past me. And now that I'm fighting and doing well, it's like it's nice to have both.
With the is that something you want to do like after fighting? Is get into coaching, like safe, like coach these UFC guys? Like,
man, I don't know. These guys are like fighters are kind of dumb. Like it's kind of hard. Like, I feel like there's only a handful of us fighters that are like, can engage in a conversation. It's just funny to me. Like after I might talk to these guys, I'm like, like, what did you say? Like, you're so like you're so dumb. So I don't know, man. I love coaching for sure, but one thing that's really important to me is time with my girls. So I can't sacrifice time, with my girls or watching their sports over traveling every week for fights. So for me, like I want to be leaning more towards the business owner kind of coaching when I'm there, but not. I don't want to travel every weekend. I don't want to do this all the time. Like I love it, but I love my babies more. I love time with them more. So
Just two more things kind of off that. Who's going to be in your corner for this one?
Coach Saif, and then Gerald McCoy.
Mhm.
He's a 6-time Pro Bowler for
Yeah.
like total badass. But he's one of my gym members, and he's been just a great friend of mine since he came to my gym a long time ago. And ever since then, I work with him like 2 or 3 days a week. He goes to classes all the time, and everybody at the gym knows him, and he's a cool dude. And I was like, hey man, you want to be in my corner? Because I was trying to get a fight this summer, and he starts his NFL stuff in late August, so it worked out perfect for him to come out this time and be in my corner. So it's pretty cool. And then I'll have Fernie Garcia there also.
Yeah, that's cool with Gerald. He's like one of the better, I remember the better defensive tackles for a long time. He was.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. He'll come in there and he does kickboxing in the mornings, and every once in a while he'll do some jiu-jitsu also. So he's fun to work with for sure.
Just final thing, what is kind of the goal then for the rest of the year for you?
Man, like I was saying, I'd like to say even more busy than what I have been. So I want to bust this fight out, and as long as I'm healthy, I'd like to bust out 2 more this year, and I can see that happening for sure. I'm excited. I'm just back to training. I'm training 2, 3, 4 times a day. Like I'm like back at it. So it's just nice to be healthy and to be mentally good, and everything physically is good. So just living it up. Love it.
Well, Damon, I appreciate the time as always. Thanks so much for doing this again.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.